Hi everyone, this is Laurent coming at you from the Break Zone. We're over in Los Angeles, California, getting ready for Petit Cup in a few hours. We're gonna live stream that event, and we're very hyped for it. So we've got Opus 4 cards that just came out last week. Brand new type of characters called monsters. I'm gonna go over a few of them with you, and let's have some fun with it. I'm gonna start off with Goblin at 1 fire CP. Put Goblin into the break zone, choose one forward you control. It gains haste until end of turn. Draw one card. Great card. You can play it off of your backups without discarding cards for CP. At one cost, it's really cheap. Also replaces itself, draws a card, and the fact that it gives your forwards haste if you do break it to activate it helps you get around Alcid. Alcid's been a prominent force in Lightning since Opus 2. Also in Opus 3, still coming around very strong. Any Lightning deck is very likely to play Alcid, and this will help you go ahead and play that aggressive game with fire that you want to play. So playing your forward, giving it haste, drawing the card back, no real loss there, just moving your game plan along. And next up, we're going to look at Cactuar at 1 win CP. You dole and choose one forward to deal it 1000 damage. Or you can pay 1 wind and 2 colorless, dole, and put Cactuar into the break zone. Choose one forward, deal it 10,000 damage. Cactuar deals you 1 point of damage. EX burst of cards put into the damage zone due to this ability cannot be used. So this would help you with its first ability of dealing 1000 damage in order to trade up with other forwards. And in case that forward gets a little bit too big around the 10k range, go ahead and pop it for this other ability. You will take 1 damage, and don't count on those EX burst cards to help you out though, because they won't be able to be used. Next up, we've got Magic Pot. Yay! This card was spoiled a while back by Square Enix. People were just coming up with so many crazy, awesome ideas with it. Coming in at 1 Earth CP, it does enter the Magic Pot enters the field dull. 1 Earth CP, dole, put Magic Pot and 1 forward into the break zone. Search for 1 forward with the same name as the forward you put into the break zone and play it onto the field. You can only use this ability during your turn, so don't try to block and break your guy and get another copy back. That's not gonna work. It's only during your turn. But there's definitely a lot of combos to be done with this card. I tried my hand at it, didn't quite succeed yet, but I would love for somebody to make this card a very powerful use this card in a very powerful combo. Very excited to see it if it does come up tomorrow. Next up, we've got Dragon coming in at 2 Lightning CP. With 1 Lightning CP and put Dragon into the break zone. Choose 1 monster of cost 4 or less, break it. Other ability of 1 Lightning CP, 1 colorless, put Dragon into the break zone. Choose 1 forward of cost 4 or less, break it. This might remind people of the Opus 1 card, 4 cost Odin, that has a similar effect of choosing 1 forward of cost 4 or less to break it. But in case you're trying to get ready for those monsters that might come up, Dragon is definitely a great choice to have. It has the ability to both deal with monsters and forwards. If you're playing Lightning, this is definitely a card I would consider using. And we also got Cleon coming in at 2 water CP. When either player casts a summon, put Cleon into the break zone. If you do so, cancel the summon's effect. When Cleon is put from the field into the break zone, draw 1 card. So a Final Fantasy trading card game does not have that many ways to cancel summons, but this is definitely one of them. Something you have to remember though is that you don't really have a choice of whether or not you want to cancel a summon when it's played. So if you play a summon, you will break a Cleon as well, and you will cancel that summon by doing that. So if you play a summon heavy game, summon heavy deck, Cleon will be a card that you will have to play around. If you play it yourself, you'll have to find ways to break it before you play your summons, or play in conjunction with it. Keep in mind that the break effect happens whether or not its ability is triggered, and that if somebody plays EX burst summons and you flip them off of damage, it does not count as being cast and will not trigger Cleon. So hopefully we'll see some of these come up tomorrow. at the Petit Cup. Feel free to join us. If you want to get an alert when we start the live stream, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be able to join us when all the action begins. See you there.